Starkville, Mississippi. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Mississippi State's offense will have the football first. Bluff Bothwell, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed.
Snags it, and he's open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, it's so nice to have these tight ends.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
So now it's second and long. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing deep. Connection to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going with the counter play here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and then the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blair. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, better look out. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. The give, it's Blair. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now I quickly hand it to the running back. You can see it worked, and the running back did the rest. The defense was thinking pass all the way. What a nice game.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Using his legs, it's Blair. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's first and 10. Finds his man. It's Aurora. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's second and 6. Running to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's first and 10. In the red area, it's Blair. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And they did tack on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down. Complete on the left to Williams. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential.
Finding some room, and he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run inside. It's Blair. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now he's going to break the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41. And a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Blair. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it again. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running inside, it's Blair. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the red zone, it's Blair. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And they're in for a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Taylor wants to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Blair. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Might be looking to run. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Line getting set on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blair. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Might have a chance. Elevates over his man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Now adjusting. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That
steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. The RPO, it's complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. The option, the keeper. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Finds a man on the left. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off across the 45. And And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Defense in that situation just has to know to stay in their lanes. You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build the fence. You got to build the cage. Keep him in the pocket, and that time, he was just able to use his athleticism to get outside and go pick up the first down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The field goal is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 11 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Tigers looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Starkville.
Bulldogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? With the draw, it's Blair. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. handoff, left Bothwell. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got a man, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. It just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Taylor wants to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give to the tailback. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's dragged down.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're testing the right side here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll run the Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
Here on 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David, and it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. All the way down to the 15-yard line. That's where he goes out of bounds as this offense had it cooking on that one. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you've got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you to create a negative play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Taylor wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Aurora. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard from these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Trying to buy time. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Finds his man. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Got room at the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. They'll give it to Fluff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, it's a great job getting the touchdown. Obviously, now you've got to go for 2. You got to dial up your best 2-point play to try to tie this thing with only seconds to go.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.